Atomic Habits by James Clear is a best-selling book that provides a practical framework for building good habits, breaking bad ones, and making small changes that lead to remarkable results. The book emphasizes how tiny, consistent improvements, what Clear calls atomic habits, can create massive long-term success. The core idea is, success is not about making huge changes overnight but about making small, consistent improvements every day. Key themes of the book: 1. Tiny habits lead to massive results. Small changes, compounded over time, create exponential growth. 2. Identity shapes habits. Your habits should align with the person you want to become. 3. Systems over goals. Instead of focusing on goals, build systems that make success inevitable. 4. Behavioral science principles. Habits follow a predictable pattern: cue, craving, response, and reward. 5. Environment shapes behavior. Design your environment to make good habits easy and bad habits hard. Chapter by chapter summary. Chapter 1. The surprising power of atomic habits. Small changes may not seem to make a difference initially, but over time they compound into massive transformation. Example: if you improve just 1% every day, you'll be 37 times better in a year. Core principle: tiny habits, atomic habits, have compound growth effects, just like interest in finance. Chapter 2. How your habits shape your identity, and vice versa. True behavior change is identity change. Instead of focusing on goals, focus on becoming the person who achieves them. Example: instead of saying, "I want to run a marathon," say, "I am a runner." Process: decide the type of person you want to be. Prove it to yourself with small wins. Chapter 3. How to build better habits in 4 simple steps. Clear introduces the habit loop, which consists of 4 stages. 1. Cue, a trigger that prompts a habit. 2. Craving, the motivation behind the habit. 3. Response, the actual habit performed. 4. Reward, the benefit received from the habit. Example: cue, you feel stressed. Craving, you want relief. Response, you smoke a cigarette. Reward, you feel relaxed. To change a habit, you must modify one or more of these stages. The 4 laws of behavior change, the habit building framework. Chapter 4. The first law: make it obvious your environment heavily influences your habits. Make good habits visible and easy to start. Implementation intention: be specific. I will work out at 7 a.m. at the gym. Habit stacking: attach a new habit to an existing one. After brushing my teeth, I will do 10 push-ups. Chapter 5. The second law: make it attractive. Dopamine drives habits. Habits that feel rewarding are more likely to stick. Use temptation bundling. Pair a habit you need to do with something you enjoy. Example: only watch Netflix while running on a treadmill. Chapter 6. The third law: make it easy. Reduce friction to make good habits easier. Use the 2-minute rule. Start with a habit that takes less than 2 minutes. Example: read 1 page of a book instead of read for an hour. Automate habits. Set up your environment to support good habits. Chapter 7. The fourth law: make it satisfying. Immediate rewards make habits stick. Track your progress. Use habit trackers to stay motivated. Never miss twice. If you break a habit one day, get back on track the next day. Breaking bad habits, inverting the 4 laws. Chapter 8. The first law: inversion. Make it invisible. Remove cues that trigger bad habits. Example: if you want to reduce phone usage, keep it in another room. Chapter 9. The second law: inversion. Make it unattractive. Reframe bad habits, focus on their downsides. Example: instead of "I have to quit smoking," say "I am a non-smoker." Chapter 10. The third law: inversion. Make it difficult. Increase friction for bad habits. Example: if you want to stop watching TV, remove the batteries from the remote. Chapter 11. The fourth law: inversion. Make it unsatisfying. Use accountability partners. Example: if you skip workouts, you pay $10 to a friend. Advanced Habit Strategies Chapter 12, The Role of Family and Friends in Shaping Your Habits. Surround yourself with people who already have the habits you want. Example, if you want to get fit, join a fitness group. Chapter 13, The Secret to Self-Control. Self-control is unreliable, instead, design your environment to support good habits. Example, keep junk food out of the house instead of relying on willpower. Chapter 14, How to Make Good Habits Inevitable and Bad Habits Impossible. Use commitment devices, make decisions that lock in good behavior. Example, schedule automatic savings transfers to avoid spending. Chapter 15, The Cardinal Rule of Behavior. Change behaviors that are immediately rewarded get repeated. Use short-term rewards to reinforce long-term habits. Chapter 16, How to Stick with Good Habits Every Day. Use habit tracking to visualize progress. Example, mark an X on the calendar for every day you work out. Chapter 17, How an accountability partner can change everything. Use social commitment to maintain habits. Example, make a promise to a friend and put money on the line. Chapter 18, The Truth About Mastery. Focus on getting 1% better every day rather than seeking perfection. Example, Olympic athletes don't train harder than everyone else, they train more consistently. Final thoughts, the power of tiny habits. Success is the result of daily habits, not big decisions. Small habits, repeated consistently, create major change over time. Key lessons from Atomic Habits. 1. Tiny improvements compound over time, small changes create exponential growth. 2. Focus on identity, not just goals, become the person who embodies good habits. 3. Environment shapes habits, make good habits easy and bad habits hard. 4. Use the 4 laws of behavior change, cue, craving, response, reward. 5. Track progress and stay consistent, habit tracking and accountability increase success. Final verdict, Atomic Habits is a powerful and practical book that teaches how to create lasting change. If you want to build good habits, break bad ones, and achieve success through small, daily improvements, this book provides an excellent framework.